My name's Simon Ford. I've been working in the biogas business for about 20 years, and I'm here today working for a company called Celtic Bioenergy. We manufacture a pre-treatment technology for biogas plants. So I'm just here trying to network, find partners to work with and work out what marketplaces we're going to move into. This industry, it just ticks all the boxes. It's absolutely everything I've been looking for. There's complexity, it's quite nichey. There's always quite a few interesting challenges to deal with. So it's, you're just always trying to sort of turn complexity into a bunch of solutions that works. And fantastic people, fantastic companies, interesting markets. There's just always a lot of innovation, new stuff going on, and old problems to sort out. I mean, it's just, never a dull moment is how I would summarize it. One of the things I'm working on is I'm developing 2 projects. I'm the main technical guy in a biogas project in the northern part of Norway and in the central part of Norway. That's a very remote region. It's up in the Arctic, so everything's different to how it is in the rest of Europe. So that's the main thing I'm doing right now, but I've recently started working for a company called Celtic Bioenergy. So I'm in project development. We are planning projects and investments in all kinds of different countries and marketplaces in Europe. So it's the entire project which we're planning, looking for the feedstock, looking for a location, trying to sell the methane. I think there's a couple of really big trends which are upcoming, which really need to happen to transform the state of the industry where we currently are. I think number one, the biomethane industry globally needs to be empowered to sell biomethane to ships, so marine LNG. If that happens, and I think it will happen, that means that the industry will transform from a very European-centric one with our European rules to an industry where we're building biogas plants all over the place, anywhere in the world, in any continent where the feedstock is. And we're not so worried about, well, what's the local regulation? What price do I get locally? No, I can sell into a global market that's going to eventually have harmonized rules and hopefully a good price, so that I can effectively build a biogas plant anywhere in the world, as long as there's a gas pipe nearby, as long as I can get that gas to a port, I can sell it to a ship, and then I can build a project. The other important thing, I think, is the industry needs to access more and more feedstock. That's easier said than done, because the easy feedstock, I think it's already been taken, or it's going to be quickly taken up. What we do and what we're all about and what we're passionate about is we're interested in the feedstocks that's either difficult or impossible to put into a biogas plant. And our pre-treatment basically turns all of that difficult, impossible feedstock into something that's really easy to process inside a biogas plant. And we're about unlocking that potential so you can increase the size of the industry, not by 10%, but by 1,000%. So what our company does is we have a pre-treatment technology, and we're interested in taking the materials that are difficult or impossible to put into a biogas plant, and we treat them in such a way so that they're very easy to treat in basically any simple standard biogas plant. So as a result, we can increase the amount of methane that's made from each ton of those difficult feedstocks. But because we're unleashing a lot of potential, we would be able to increase the total production by easily 500, 1,000%, because we're accessing all the difficult stuff that no one wants to go for today.